All right, so I'm gonna show y'all what I do for in between washes. I use the Pattern Beauty Detox for the scalp. It is not to replace my wash days, but it's something that I could use in between when I don't really feel like washing my hair. I could leave it and just massage it in my scalp, or I could put it in my scalp and then I can get a wash rag and wet it and then go throughout and kind of wipe it out. Or I can put it on my scalp and then actually wash my hair. So I'm just massaging it through. You want to make sure you massage it through really, really good. It works really well. And then I get my Jamaican black castor oil. I just have it here in a plastic bottle. I had it in a cup of warm water, almost like a hot oil treatment. And I make sure I get that all throughout my scalp and rub that in, making sure I massage it in my scalp really good. And I also eventually I put it on the shaft, my hair shaft. That's what you see me doing right here. I put it in my hair shaft, just making sure I evenly distribute it. Typically this kind of routine typically lasts for at least maybe a week or two. I will wash my hair, and when I tell you it is a process, okay. But yeah, so here I'm still making sure that I massage it all on my scalp, just like I did the Pattern Beauty detox for the scalp. I'm doing that exact same thing. Like I said, this will hold me for at least a week or two until I stop being lazy and wash my hair. But it's definitely a process. And I want y'all to pay attention to how I'm really, really making sure I'm getting it in my scalp. Okay, that's really important. Healthy hair starts at the scalp. Okay. Like I said, I'm just going to make sure I'm going all throughout the hair shaft. And I love doing this. I do have a hair massager, but I was in kind of a hurry because my son had a basketball game, and I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned this and showed you guys exactly what I do in between washes. And so I didn't really have time to really go through as far as like with my scalp massager. And on another video, I'll show y'all the scalp massager that I have. So yeah, it works really well. So now I'm finished with that. And I want to show you what I do really quickly. I just brush out my eyebrows. I'm using this edge brush, y'all. Don't laugh at me. I can't find my spoolie. Just brushing out my eyebrows. I'm not doing anything fancy because, like I said, I'm going to be at a basketball game. And then I'll show you. I'm using my mascara to apply to my eyelashes. I really pay attention to the edges, like the ends of my eyelashes. I evenly distribute the mascara all over. But there's something about that effect of the ends of the eyelash. It gives it a little bit more flair to me. But here I'm actually applying it, and then I'm using the L'Oreal Carbon Black mascara. That's one of my favorites. But eventually, I would like for y'all to comment below if there is one that I could find like the Carbon Black but waterproof. That'd be awesome. So I'm doing that, and then after that, I'm going to make sure I evenly distribute it all over. Right? And like I said, this is the Telescopic Carbon Black by L'Oreal that I use. I love it. I really like how fine the brush is with the combs in between. Now I'm putting Vaseline moisturizer on my lips. And this right here, this is one of my OG favorites. It's actually the Chestnut from MAC lip liner. I want to try some other ones as well. But this right here will do the trick. Like I said, I'm doing something simple. Because like I said, I'm going to a basketball game, watching my son hoop. And what I want to do here, I am doing the ombre effect. So what you do is you apply the lip liner to the outside four corners of your lips. And then I'm taking, eventually it's the Beauty Bakery. Don't laugh at me. I didn't do that on purpose. It's called Brown Sugar. It's a part of the Nude collection. And it's really pretty, y'all. And I just apply it in the middle of my lips. So this is to give it that ombre effect. I'm just applying that in the middle. And then what I do after that, I kind of pump my lips together. And then I take my ring finger and I just kind of blend it all in. What was that? That was a piece of hair, y'all. But I blend it all in with my ring finger. And like I said, eventually you'll see, you'll get, I've learned how to do this by watching like, YouTube videos. You'll get the ombre effect. It will have like the brown on the outside, and then whatever nude color you put in the middle, it'll have that nude or whatever color it is in the middle. It's like it's going into, I wanted to apply a little bit more of the chestnut because I didn't want the brown sugar matte lip color to overtake, and I wanted to make sure it looked really nude. So yeah, I wanted to make sure I had that ombre effect. So you just keep adding until, you get the desired look. Yeah, and here I'm just keep pounding my lips together so I can get the desired outcome. So my daughter actually let me use some of her lip oil. She said she got it from Home Goods. It's a lip oil. And I was like, okay, cool. She came in looking all cute and stuff with her lip liner. Okay. So I just applied this. This lip oil is really, I wanted to make sure, even though it's a matte look, I wanted to add a little bit of shine. And for me, like I said, I just pop my lips together. And yeah, so that's that. You feel me? You picking up what I'm laying down? And that's what I did. And so, like I said, I always like to make sure it's blended really well. For my hair, I did something simple. I just was putting it together just to see how it would look. And again, I'm going to a basketball game, so I'm looking put together, but I'm not looking like too dressed up because I'm definitely a cheerleader for all of my children. And so I need to be able to jump, run, yell, whatever. So yeah, that was my daughter telling me that my lips look cute. I was like, thank you, boo. I don't remember exactly what I did. I think eventually I just put in a ponytail and my forehead was shining. All right here. So I'm basically just trying to figure out what I'm going to do to my head. Like I said, it's not going to be nothing too crazy, too fancy. And I did all this, y'all. And y'all going to laugh. I did all this and I ended up putting my hair in a ponytail. Once again, I'll see y'all later. I want y'all to show y'all my outfit. Come again.